Hello there! Only One Kenobi here, only one. And there's been a big reveal tonight at the SDCC 2023, and it was the Ghost, which is what we all knew was coming anyway. It was rumoured to be this, and it was. And so there's no surprise there, but still it was good to have a look at it. And I've just backed it actually. I'm not buying more than one though. Can't afford that. It did cross my mind that I might need to because of the fact that the figures, more so than the Razor Crest, I thought I needed them loose. Because you've got Hera, you've got Zeb as the top tier, and Ezra. But still, I figured I only need the one of these. I mean, they've made it clear that these are going to be exclusive figures from Rebels Season 4 for this one HASLAB project. But they will, no doubt, as my mate Dan just said, probably release them somewhere again on a different card back or whatever. Maybe for Ahsoka. But still, in another video I will look at the other reveals tonight. There was some really good things and some bad crap things. But the good things very quickly were things like Dooku were revealed. But apart from Dooku, the pipelines were awful. And then there was other things like Revan was quite a good thing. And then there was just a few other things I would talk about in another issue, in another episode. But for now, I just want to look at the Ghost, and I will play the video. And we'll have a look at that as well together. Quick thank you to John Miko, who was there, the king of TVC. He was there live filming it, so without him, I myself and other people would not have been able to see it. So that was good. But I can't believe Hasbro Pulse didn't live stream it themselves. I mean, God, they could have. I don't know why they didn't. Maybe there's a legal thing behind that. I'm not sure, but still. If you want to see the actual official video for the Ghost, then I will leave a link to that in the description of this video. And as they said on the live panel, this is the biggest vehicle they've ever made. Then and Chris came in and said something about you can get 15 figures in it. And I thought, is that it? 15? I could probably get more than that in the barge. I don't know. I've never tried. I've never counted it up. But I like the shit myself. I know a lot of people who don't want the Ghost. They want a Sandcrawler. And hell, who am I kidding? I want a Sandcrawler. I'd love a Sandcrawler. And do you know what? If they announce something like that, I reckon that would spike and hit 30,000. I swear to God, I'll put that down. I don't know, man. It's original Star Wars, isn't it? Things like that. And I'm almost certain that would really get over something like that. A shuttle Tidarium or a Sandcrawler. They're just too damn important to the core of Star Wars, and with items like that, you will pull in the old boys, and some of the new guys too will want a piece of the action, because these things are beloved across the board, you know, and they've been in the new programming and films. The Sandcrawler has it, and the shuttle. But with this, I'm interested because I've always liked the design of the Ghost. I liked Season 1 of Rebels when it first came out, and then I didn't watch it for a while and heard a few people moaning about it. And I tried to watch it about a year ago all the way through, and I was finding it difficult, you know, it wasn't gripping me. I'm a Clone Wars fan, man, and love that, but my mate kept texting me and saying, stick with it, man, stick with it. And it's all right. I'm not a big fan of Rebels. I thought this Ghost was going to be geared up for the new Ahsoka series, and of course it fits in with it, but yeah, it's all kind of geared towards Rebels, and Rebels for me is a thing of the past. Maybe I'll talk about this in my next video, because one of the reveals tonight also was Thrawn, and I was really disappointed to see Thrawn on an animated card, but I've kind of got over that now. Now I've seen the rest of the Rebels crew on animated cards. I'm thinking, well, that's at least good. It's a bit of uniformity, and if you're going to have a wall display, all those card backs will fit nicely together. I used to want Rebels in the vintage collection. This is going back 5-6 years ago, maybe more, but they never did it, and Rebels is gone and done. But I suppose in this, given, you know, Ahsoka coming back and the Ghost appearing in that, now they've got a bit of license now to nail the Ghost to the coffin, no pun intended, and bring out the Rebels card back line, which is good. Now that we have that Clone Wars Genndy Tartakovsky set of figures which were animated card backs, and I really enjoyed them. I never thought I'd ever want to see cartoony kind of card backs in TVC, but because they work so well, I know that these will work well. These card backs that they are going to bring out for the HASLAB are based on the mural, I believe, that you see in Ahsoka, or is it in Rebels as well? I don't know, but they're kind of animated and they're nice. They look good, the card backs for these. And again, I will leave a link to this in the description, but it says here the largest ship ever made. That would be interesting, you know, when we get hold of it. You'll be able to put it against the Falcon. It looks chunkier than the Falcon, and the features look really good. The fact that you get the Phantom shuttle is a really good thing. I like that. Because, you know, a few people weren't sure, including myself. I wasn't sure if you'd need to buy the Phantom they brought out years ago, which goes for a staggering amount of money on the secondary market. Probably as much as this thing's going to cost. Speaking of which, when I backed this earlier, it was on 800 backers. I think it was on 600 and something 10 minutes before that. After I finished backing it, it was on 1,500. So it's climbing, you know, climbing really fast. Be interesting to watch the pace of this, because that's the hardcore elite. The hardcore fans will be straight in there. Not that I'm a hardcore fan of Rebels or whatever, but I really do want this vehicle. Again, a few of my friends were moaning about this. They don't want it at all. But I can't help but be pulled in with this, because it's a big vehicle. I've got a big vehicle collection. It has several nods to the big vehicles of old. You know, you see the chessboard there and the living quarters area. I think it's going to be really good, man. This looks good already, you know. Look at this. And here are the card backs. There's Hera there. They've made the figure to the likeness of the actress who's in the Ahsoka series as well, which is good. That's carrying over the TVC tradition. You know, if you look at the Clone Wars card backs, they had, you know, Ewan McGregor and Hayden Christensen on the card backs, and they were made to the likeness of those characters. And Zeb here at 17,000 backers. I mean, the Razor Crest nearly hit 30,000, didn't it? But that was during that pandemic lockdown, and it was big at the time when Mandalorian was really over. I don't know, man. I think that this has got the potential to make it. It's climbing fast already, but that could stop. It would be really interesting to see what it does. I'd imagine it would back. It's quite safe that it's just under 20,000, but I'm convinced that either one of those two original trilogy vehicles, the Shuttle Tidarium or a Sandcrawler, would really go the distance. Because given two of my friends who are older than I, not by that much, they're heavily invested in the original trilogy. I don't think they're going to back it. Well, at least one of them isn't. The other fella might. I'm not going to say who these people are, by the way. It's not for me to say what they want to do and not do, but I just can tell by their reaction that there's going to be other people out there who are just going to pass on this. The price isn't as bad as we thought. Some people were saying up to 600. This is 499.99 or whatever it is. It's 500 quid in the UK, which is, you know, doable because, well, it's a lot of money, but when I say doable, when you look at the price of secondary market things that we've all parted money with, I almost paid 500 for a Millennium Falcon in 2017. It wasn't quite that much, but I got the Legacy Collection one for 450 or something like that, which is still a lot of money. And given people are now paying twice the price for the Razor Crest on the secondary market, which is about 600 now is the going rate for that, people are paying 1,700 for a barge or plus. I don't know what that is now up to. It's around about that. You know, they're all thrice the price, man. I think that, you know, it looks a good vehicle. You know, it's got a lot of feature to it. And if you get that many backers, you'll get all those extra things as well. The Phantom, the fact that the Phantom comes with it is really good. And the inside features are great. I love the living area. The cockpit looks pretty good, detailed. I'm going to leave it there because I'm just waffling here. I'm just giving you my first thoughts. I liked it. I've backed it. I'm glad we now know officially what it is. And I look forward to bringing you another video. It's a bit late here now. I'm going to get this out but I will talk about the other reveals and stuff, and maybe look at some more images and thoughts and whatever, and see where the backing is up to tomorrow. That'll be interesting. It's about 11:30 at night here in the UK. 11:30 p.m. that I'm recording this. Then I've got to edit it, upload it, so I don't know when you'll see this. But anyway, let me know where the backing is up to, and I'll pick that up in the morning, no doubt. And then we'll take it from there. There's loads of things I want to talk about, ladies and gentlemen, more to come. And so stay tuned. And if you are new to the channel, do subscribe, tap the notification bell and all those YouTubey details. And I will look forward to speaking to you again soon. This has been Only One Kenobi. Only one. Out.